Okay, there you go.
There we go. A little bit better. I just lowered the resolution, and it seems like we're just going to have to adjust the screen a little bit more.
All right,
To
not so Anna Maria. What do we got? I can't remember. Doo-doo-doo.
there we go. I think that should do.
Are you on here, Wackadoodle? My daughter. Um, okay, let's see. Get back to Anna. Will she be in a romantic relationship? Yes, with Mario. I got that, but the cards that came out is that someone is in regret right now, as well as this is very triggering for you. All right, but the other top of the card is that he is loyal. This is coming back around, but you might have to give it some time for you guys to both heal for it to come back together. So let me see if I can pull like a timing. All right, so Anna and Mario. Let's see what we got. One timing. Oh, we got one. Ooh, well, enjoy your summer. It's not coming into the fall, October.
Lots of divine timing coming through.
Yeah. Top is June, but it's more likely coming in October. So, time to heal. Let's see.
All right.
So
While
someone.
you're doing that, I'm just going to do some quick introductions. Yeah, I'm
Yeah, sure.
Larry, Silver Fox Spiritual. This is Susan from Mindset Reset. We're doing some co-hosting. We're going to pull some cards. Uh, Donations are greatly appreciated, but not required. We just ask that you like and follow the channels. You can ask for whomever you want the card to be from. The only thing is that only each of us can see our own chat. So if you see somebody, if you guys in my chat want to speak to Susan, just let me know and I'll let her know what your question is. So with that, let's the questions begin. Put it into the chat window and don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
You're welcome, Anna Maria. Let's see.
It looks like we got a couple people here, so anybody that would like a card pull, just put your question. It could be a general question, a love question, whatever you're looking for. Just put it in the chat.
All right, I have a question. It's Kelsey. Let's see. Well, I see AJ tonight, and I have another one too. So if no one pops up, I'll hand that one over to you,
Okay.
Kelsey. Well, I see AJ tonight. I got. Let me get the yes or no's. I see AJ tonight. And I think the next one, hold on, is encourage me. Oh, Erica Pittman. How did my friend pass yesterday morning? Interesting. I don't know whether you can dive into that one.
That one's a tough one. I
Yeah,
don't
so
know that we're privy. I don't know that we're privy to that information. As a matter of fact, I don't think I have any cards that would even come close
oh
to
wow.
telling us that.
Well, Kelsey, look, we got universe says yes. We got yes, yes, yes. So the answer is yes. I mean, four of them came out, and of course, so I think it's pretty much a yes. For triple confirmation. Erica, how did my friend pass away? Yeah, I don't know whether we have any cards, but I can
Yeah,
see
I'm
what
going
we
to see if I
can.
have a card for that. Hang on. Let's see.
Yeah, I have some of my medium ones, but I don't know if I have anything like that.
Yeah, I have a mediumship one too, but I don't think that will tell
You're
me.
welcome, Kelsey. So excited. I love it. Yeah. What cards do I have that we can pull from that?
I'm going to try Keepers of Light, see if there's anything that they can give me that is going to just guide you to who maybe met your person that passed away. Keepers of Light, anything that you can tell us about her friend that passed away. And
Yeah.
I got Mercury, open communication. And so generally when you see Mercury, it means that that person that did pass away is probably trying to contact you, look in your dreams, look around you, see if you're getting any feelings or music. That person's still around. That person's still kind of in your aura. I don't know if that doesn't really answer your question, but that's the message that the cards are giving us.
Yeah, let me see what I can get. I have these talking to heaven, which is are my medium ones, or messages from heaven. So let me see if I can get a little bit more. All right, and this was for, hold on. Brittany, we will get to you. Is Matt and I going to be in a relationship together? Oh, okay, we have another one. Well, I get to pay for my job. Okay, so let's stick to one at a time. Oops. So, Erica, how did my friend pass away? All right, well, it says, my mind is free. Now I have no pain. Remember me by my happy memories we created. The earth is our school. There's no such thing as death. Yeah, they're trying to let you know that they're really, even though they crossed over, their soul's still here. There's no time where I am. Time is only on earth. Oh, wow. So here we go. These are the ones that popped out. My mind is free. Now I have no pain. Remember the happy memories. This is Earth School. There's no such thing as death, so they're letting you know that they're still connected to you. There is no time where I am. Time is only on Earth, so know that they are on a different timeline, but they're just still connected. Yet we are still so connected.
Yep, they're still in your aura. And I found I got a great username here, Susan. User not found. I love that username. And she's got a question for us.
Okay.
Denise, will Angel reach out to me soon? Well, let's find out.
And that was the last one that came up. So, although that you don't understand it, everything happens for a reason.
All right, so right,
Yeah.
right away, I got love language affirmations for this, so that's a good sign. Will Angel reach out? Let's see if we get what other love energies we have, and then we'll ask the question. Okay, what are the love energies between Denise and Angel? And we have, okay, so it seems like perhaps you guys might be on a break, if that makes sense to you, because I also got the card Rekindle and also a Memento card. And generally, when you see those cards together with love language affirmations, it generally means that yes, they are going to reach out. I'm going to get you a time card, but remember with time, it's always fluid and it's a general idea. Spirit hates giving you time. So let's see what the timing is on this. And we got two. So when you let go and June, right? So if you look at both of these, the potential is there, but you've got to let go of the old, the things that are holding you from that old connection. And if so, then June is potential for you. So hopefully that answers your question, Denise. If you could please like, share, follow, subscribe to the channel. Donations are not required. They're greatly appreciated. However, following the channel is required. And thank you for sharing the live. Love that name, user not found. That's one of the best ones I've seen.
That's pretty funny. All right, so I have Emma over here. Will I get the pay that I want for the job I just interviewed for? Let's see. Ooh, all right, that one flipped out. That is, they don't think so. Let's see if I'll again. Love that answer. Will I get to pay that job? Yeah, I think that's what it wants to bring out. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it says, because I'm like, I don't, it says confirmed that there is no doubt, because I didn't really resonate with that declined. I think you're going to get it. Yeah. So, yes, you will get the pay. All right, so then Brittany, is Matt and I going to be in a relationship together? Do you want to get that one?
Sure. All right, so you and Matt from Brittany. So what's the energies with Brittany and Matt? Okay, got two cards. Forgiving and learning, and it's safe for you to love. So with both of these cards, I think what the energy between this is, there's a potential for you, but you have to have your heart open for it. And I'm just going to pull one more card here. What is the energies? was Matt, right?
Yeah. Well, Brittany
Yeah.
is Matt. Yeah. So Brittany and
Okay.
Matt.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm getting teas and holiday. So again, some more confirmation on the cards. And generally, what that's saying is, look out for the holiday. Be a little bit lighthearted, a little flirty, and if that happens, there's a very good potential for you within this next holiday. I believe we've got July 4th coming up. So right on the horizon. Just make sure you're in the right attitude.
Oops. All right. So that was a message for Brittany, AJG for. So let us know if that resonates. And then just as Larry introduced, so Larry and I are going to be starting to do these lives together to answer questions on either side, although we don't get to see each other's questions. So definitely like, follow, share. Larry does some light languages as well as readings as well. So make sure you're following him. You're welcome, Brittany. Gypsy Spiritual. Hello, Ashley. So let us know, one question per person, and okay,
Pop your
Corinne.
questions into the comments.
Yeah, put your question in. All right, so I have one. Corinne, Gypsy Spirit, would it be in my best interest to I guess, do therapy with Chris? Okay. Interesting. Okay.
That's a good yes or no.
Yeah, that's a good yes or no. Yeah. Therapy. Remember that for years, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Will it be of Corinne's best interest to do therapy with Chris?
And when you're done with that, Monique sent some roses, and we'll do her question next.
Okay, so the answer, Corinne or Gypsy, is yes, and it says yes. So yes, therapy will definitely help.
Okay, so Monique would like to know whether or not Terrence and her will get back together. So I'm going to pull a couple sets of love cards. I always like to do 2 sets of cards to look at the energies just to make sure we're syncing. So will she and Terrence get back together again? We've got 2 cards. Your spiritual journey is beginning. That's your first card. And your second card is let go. So we're going to look into this a little bit more. And when you see the let go with the spiritual journey, generally means there's a soul connection, one with a spiritual contract, because you're supposed to release that person for them to heal and then come back. But let's see what they're saying. Well, Terrence and you get back. Hi, Ella. Okay, and so we're getting guided steps to great love, and it's just as I suspected. What you're getting is you're getting divinely guided in this connection and honest communication, and that's going to be coming back to you. I've seen a lot of this with the Twin Flame, the Soulmate, High Level Soulmate Collective over the last month. There's a lot of energy around rekindling, communicating, and honest communication. So I'd say the answer is a yes. It's going to probably be somewhat of a roller coaster ride. If you're into light language, I definitely recommend you go visit my channel. I have a few healings specifically for twins, and that may help you out a bit, because what it does is it focuses on you. You can only heal you. You cannot heal anybody else. You can't control anybody else. So you just got to work on you and become more magnetic. So we got a couple questions here. If you don't have anything on your side, Susan,
No, you
anything on
take
yours?
it. Welcome, Mike. I have Mike, an interesting last name. Let's go.
Okay. And so I have Ella Burns asking us a question. And what's your question, Ella? And you're welcome, Monique. And she didn't put the question in yet. So if you have a question ahead of Ella, why don't you field that question, and then I will, as soon as she puts the question that she has, I will do her read.
No, I'm good. Gypsy said thank you, and Mike DICK is on.
Okay. So I've got a question from Jenna. Will Joe be reaching out to me? So why don't you pull a yes or no, Susan, and I'm going to see what the love energies are for them. So Jenna and Joe, let's see what your love energies are, Jenna. Susan's going to pull the yes or no. Right away, I had one fall down to the floor, and this pretty much coincides. It's nice when two people pull it. So we have, if you can see that card, magnetism. So it's a lot of attraction. But right now, somebody's wearing a mask. They're not showing that retraction right now. And
Yeah, thumbs up, but it's complicated.
yeah, and that's what you're getting here. You can see these two sets of cards are so in sync, but yet we were pulled by two separate people, two separate decks, and like I said, you gotta get past the complication, take the mask off, be who you truly are, and things are going to go well. So hopefully that answers you, Ella.
Yeah, they both need to be in their
Oh,
authenticity.
Jenna, I'm sorry, Jenna. Yeah, and then Ella has one too. Mine is
Okay.
recording her. So hopefully, Jenna, that answered your question. Ella, mine is regarding twin flame. His name is Alan, and he rejected me and said you may make it about me. Okay, so you want to know if you guys are going to get back? Let's see what the energies are between Ella and. And Jenna says, yes, exactly. Thank you. Just waiting for him to be honest. All right, so Ella, let's see what's going on here.
Just
Let's
no
see what his
rejection,
energy.
protection. He might not have been ready, but
Yeah.
hopefully he gets his butt
All
together.
right. Ella and Alan. Okay, so Ella, I got two cards from this. And I'm going to have Susan pull some cards on this too. Susan, if you can just pull what the current energy is between Alan and her. Her name is Ella. And so what I got is two cards of healing, self-love and forgiveness, right? And when you see both of those, that's, again, another person that needs to sit at my spiritual healing channel, Silver Fox Spiritual, and also Silver Fox Spiritual Twin Flame. There's a lot of codependency. Generally, when we get self-love, we see it as codependency, abandonment, rejection, and there's a lot of healing that needs to happen. And my channel has a lot of free help, self-help, as long as you're in sync with the light language, that can help you in that space. What'd you get? So yeah, we see,
Yeah, so
if you want to
just
read
think
those
about-
out.
Yeah, sabotage, rebuilding, it just means that you're repeating, but it definitely needs to be worked on, and outdated thinking. So there's definitely some work replaying events over your head, and then there is definitely a chaser. So I think this saying to stop chasing him, got to surrender and release it. If he's meant to come back healed, he'll come back. But I'm getting the abandonment issues. So
Yep.
a lot of us, especially divine feminines, have this. So definitely work on your inner child and whatever you had as a child. It's something that we have to release, set our boundaries, and it's a lot of inner healing. So that way the right person can come in, or he can come back healed. So just know that right now it's not the right time.
So hopefully that answers your question, Ella. Just seems like at this point, the only thing you can work on is yourself. So work on you, because as you work on you, you become more magnetic. So anybody else with some questions?
Let's
I'm
see.
here co-hosting with the lovely Susan. She does Reiki, she does card reads, and she also does coaching. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe, and follow both of our channels. And if you would like a card, we require you to follow. But donations are absolutely appreciated. Gotta feed the kitties. And you're welcome, Ella.
One person. I don't have any new questions, so I'm waiting.
Yeah, I don't have any either. We'll wait
Maybe
to see
this
what.
isn't a good time either. But everyone that got off, they love their answers. They just probably popped back off.
Thank you, Ella. Ella sent us 10 roses.
Oh God, that's sweet. Yeah, just Ruby. I'll see. Ruby, do you have a question? If you can pop one question in, myself or Larry, I will answer it for you. 5 o'clock. Maybe people are just getting off work, maybe.
Yes, it's a hot scorcher out there too. They're probably, I don't know where it is with you guys, but it is boiling hot in the 90s here.
Oh, thank you. Ella sent me a rose too. Dragon Lily. Oh, I love that name. Dragon Lily.
Yeah, that's a good name.
Ella Burns, Sunflower.
If
Welcome.
Dragon Lily wants a dragon card, I have some dragon cards here.
Yeah. Let us know if you have any questions for myself or Larry. We'll answer one question. Just pop it in the chat. Oh, thank you for the roses, Ella. Hot chip. Pancheco, maybe I'm saying that wrong. Oh, I think they're popping in and popping off.
Yeah. So, as people, do you think you should forgive Ella? I'd say don't worry about forgiving him. Forgive yourself, because forgiveness is really only about yourself. You just have to forgive how you felt mistreated. All those spaces, everything else will come in time as you start healing. You'll start realizing that people just react in relationship to you, and what you can do is just change and pivot a little bit, and as you pivot, the reactions sometimes change, and if they don't, then they just weren't meant for you. What's meant for you will not you will not lose it. You may not get it in the time frame you want it, but you will not lose what's truly meant for you. And I wouldn't worry about just forgetting them altogether. Just worry and concentrate about yourself. Everything else will fall from there. So, any other questions we have?
I'm not seeing anything yet.
Give it some time.
Yeah, give it a minute. No.
So, for everybody just peeking on here, getting ready to ask a question, pop your questions into the comments. All we ask is that you like, follow, share, and subscribe to the channel to get a card. We absolutely love and appreciate anybody who wants to give us a donation. However, it's not required, but the following is. You must follow. So anybody with a question, please pop it into the comments. See a few people jumping in and jumping out. Let's see if we get any more. And for those jumping in and jumping out, we are doing live card polls. Just put your question into the chat. I would just ask that you like, follow, share, and subscribe. Welcome,
Pamela. Ella's on mine now. Yeah, I'm just waiting. Let's see if people pop
Yeah,
on. Otherwise, we can do collective or. Oh, so I didn't get to tell you. So yesterday, I was leaving the pool, and all of a sudden, I was checking my Instagram, and it looked like they were going to shut down my personal one. And it said like you posted this, and I haven't posted anything in like a couple of days, and I couldn't even see it. It was like a tiny little picture, and I just tried to like exit out of it, and then all of a sudden it populated back up. It was really weird.
Yeah, Instagram's crazy. Sometimes they have those little blips.
It freaked me out a little bit. I'm like, what did I post? Yeah, it is. Pam, did you have any questions? Larry and myself are answering one question. If you have one, just pop it into the chat and we will try and get the answer for you. Let's see who else is on here.
Yeah, we're doing live card reads. This is my co-host, lovely Susan from Mindset Reset. We're doing joint card reads. We figured it'd be a lot of fun to get some new energies, and we're going to answer questions that you have online. We just ask that you put the question into the comment window, and at the same time, like, follow, share, and subscribe.
Is there a way to see who's on here? It just says 2 people. I don't know.
Yeah, I've got one, and she just popped off. Seeing people pop in and pop out. So we're doing some live card reads for people who are just popping in and popping out. If you have a question you'd like an answer for, please put the question into the comments. Oh, excuse me. Looks like somebody's having a throat chakra issue.
Marin Spencer. Welcome, Marin. Did you have a question you want to pop on? Oh, I have one. Okay, username. A bunch of numbers. All right. Will Krishna and Dylan go swimming tomorrow? Okay. It's a pretty simple one. Will Krishna and Dylan go swimming tomorrow? Oh, I don't want to pop out. Well, a spirit person says you know the answer.
They're always poking fun. If anybody tells you that spirit doesn't have a sense of humor, they're wrong. Uh,
Yeah, it's pretty
they've got a
funny.
sick sense of humor sometimes.
Well, it was like yes, yes, maybe not, and then like yeah, we're like don't ask the question. I love when it says ask something else.
All right. Do we
So
have anybody else? I think
I think
everybody's
so.
having their 5 o'clock martini. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Well, we can have that on here too.
Yes, we can. There are no rules against that.
Is there? Good to know.
No, I said there are no rules against that.
Oh,
It's
okay.
quite acceptable.
Oh, here we go. Well, it's one question per, but I'll go with it. Username, will me and Dylan get married? Do you want to answer that one?
Sure. All right. So, well, her and Dylan get married. Spirit. So let's see what the first one popped out. Forever Young. It's a very positive card. We're going to ask one more. And Bernardo, if you have a question, just pop it in the chat. And Freedom. So we got, and there's some nice pictures on that. I'm going to, one more. All right. So right now, I think everything's just a little bit lighthearted. Don't try to control that because as you can see, we've got the Freedom card and they're having a lot of little fun here. If you can make out those pretty pictures. They're free to have fun. Forever Young, which is a very lighthearted card, and a tease energy. And so the advice to Spirit is let's not get too deep into this right now. Let's just keep it light and let things flow as they should.
Yeah, sounds like a good one. Afton Hayden. All right.
Okay, and Bernardo, do you have a question for us? I see you typed your name in here, but not a question yet. If you have a question, just put it into the comments. Okay, will he find a partner this month? All right. So let's take a look at what the love energies are for you, Bernardo. And just please like, share, follow, and subscribe. Bernardo will find a partner. What are the current love energies? Okay, so I got 3 cards from the Romance Angels. Another card saying basically, stay optimistic, be lighthearted, and also let your friends help you. And so if I take all 3 of these together, it's not yet, but it's coming. You just have to kind of stay in the energy of allowing, and as you stay in that energy of allowing, it's in the ethers, it's on its way there, it's just not quite here yet. I'm just going to ask a timing card for this. We'll see if they're going to be snarky or if they're going to give us something. So will Bernardo find something? If so, when will love come into his life? And so I got 3 cards out of them. They're saying fall in October, right? But no later than a year. So yeah, it's a little bit of extra time here, but use that time to kind of get yourself in that lighthearted, positive energy. Open yourself up for love. Any self-care that you can do to help you get into that mindset of an open heart is going to help you. It may bring that in a little bit sooner, but that's where you're on track with at this point. So I hope that answers your question. Okay, do you have anything on your side, Susan? I've got one more here, but let's see if you've got something.
No, Renee jumped on, but there's no question. Renee, pop in a question. Until then, Larry's going to answer someone else.
Okay, so here's another question here. So is Benitez my future husband? So let's see what those love things on here. And while I'm pulling those cards, just make sure you just hit the follow button, like, share, and subscribe. That's what we require to answer a question. Donations are greatly appreciated, but not required. So let's look at those energies.
You can also tap the screen. So let's see.
Okay, so first card that came out, and I think this one's a really nice one. It's a beautiful energy. That's the soulmate card. So you two are soulmates. And that doesn't always mean you're going to be husband and wife, but let's see what other romance energies we have with that. What it means is soulmates means it's a really easy, really good relationship. And this one's telling us not the same paths. So I'm going to take one more set of cards here. And Jinabu needs to be your future husband. And let's see. Three cards flew out. And those three cards are love language of gift giving, if that makes sense to you, dreams come true, and lasting love. So if I take the two decks together, right, it is really giving us. You guys may have this. This is the outlier, the different paths, and why did we get that, right? And the reason we got that is you probably have some different backgrounds. Something is different about the two of you, but the overall energy is super positive, which means I would give this a really high probability that this is going to be a yes. So hopefully that answers your question.
Who was that for? Welcome, Jill.
That was for Jinabu. And then I have Tashiana also has a question. If you have something on your side, let's get to that first.
Jill, if you have a question, just pop it in. We're doing one at a time. She hasn't picked anything or said anything. So give it a minute. Go ahead. You can answer whatever.
Okay, so let's get to, will you win this case against your job? Okay, so let's look at, I'm going to look at two sets of cards. One's just going to be what's the T. This set of cards is huge. I don't use it as much because they're so hard to deal with, but let's see if they're going to give us any background information. And if not, we're just going to ask a yes or no, and I'm probably just going to ask a yes or no anyway. Will you win the case against your job? All right, we got three cards. Let's see what those three cards are telling us. Child services, yeah, I don't see this coming out right. Crying over you and wasting time. I don't think the T cards are really giving us. They don't feel too much for that, and it's usually more for relationships. I'm just going to ask a yes or no question when I find my yes or no cards. I like the angels for that one. Here we go.
I got a yes, and the answer is yes.
Oh, perfect. And then Tashina, that's it, double yes, and I'm going to pull one too. Will you win the case against your job? And so I'm getting abundance and choose a new direction. So yes, it's you're gonna win the case. You're gonna win the case on this one. Just might not be how you think it's going to be, but you are going to win it. So hopefully that answers your question, Tashi. And do you have a question on your side? If not, I have another one.
Yeah, 1 second. Friendship necklace, thank you for sharing. If you have any questions, Fairy, let me know. Otherwise, I'll let Larry answer the next one. No, they're popping on, but they're not answering.
All right, so I'm going to let you pull one card for this, and I'm going to pull a card for this one. And she wants to know, has Gregorio cheated on her? And her name is Jacqueline. So I'm just going to pull trying to think of which one I want to do here for that. This one might have the answer to this, and see if you can get a yes or no. I'm just going to, what are the romantic energies between Gregorio and Jacqueline?
Yeah, I got, why would you ask that? And then you know the answer. So let me see. We're being snarky, so let me see if I can pull something.
I got twin flame and boundaries. You need to teach people how to treat you. So
let me see if I can.
That just means that there's some lessons coming in for that one. I'm gonna see if we get
twin. You know, you can't worry about whatever they're doing on their side, because if it's a karmic lesson, no matter what it is, it's a lesson for them. So you can't get upset with it because you have stuff on your end as well. It's all about that healing process.
Yeah, and I got the Phoenix photograph the butterfly. So this is all lessons.
Yeah.
So hopefully that answers your question. We didn't get anything in the cards that say he cheated, but if you were, in that relationship, it's about honesty and communication, especially if it's a twin flame, it's a roller coaster, and you just kind of let it ride through it.
Well, the universe wants you to trust your intuition. That's all about the journey. So you really have to trust your intuition.
All right. So we have any other questions coming through here?
Let's see, Fairy, did you want to ask? Thank you for sharing in the friendship necklace. Did you want to ask any questions for Larry or me? Just pop it in the chat. We're going to answer one question per person. So I forget. I'm trying to remember your name.
And it seems like we got a lot of love questions here too. So maybe at the end, if we have enough people that stay on for a little while, I might do like a 2 or 3 minute light language to kind of help bring in that love and kind of clear out what other blocks you have to love.
All right. So Veronica's on. Veronica, do you have a question, or I'll let Larry do some light language in the next few months? Oh, Veronica, will I hear from V in the next few months? What does V? Is V stand for? I need the full name. Say, Veronica, will I hear from V? Let's see. Vinny. Okay. Veronica and Vinny. Will you hear from Vinny?
And you're welcome, Jacqueline. And Jacqueline, if you want to stay on a little bit, we will probably be doing a little bit of light language to kind of help clear out any blockages to love at the end of this.
All right. So, say that popping out. Yes. So it says indeed. That is a yes. You will hear from him in the next few months. Let's see if we can get a timing, because that's...
Oh, wow, we got a great... Well, you're getting that timing. I saw a great ID. I am awesome.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, somebody had...
Yeah, so you're pretty much right on it, Veronica. It says it's about 2 months. And then the one on top of that is within a month. So within a couple months, you are correct. You will hear from them. But make sure you create space if you want it to happen sooner, because otherwise it looks like it could be October or November. So try not to push things away, because sometimes when we overthink about it or we stay too much in that person's energy, we can push it off. Give them the space they need to heal so they can come back. If they feel you pulling on the energy, and if you haven't fully surrendered, then they won't come back probably. It just depends on the timing and their healing. So that was for Veronica and Vinny. Jacquelinia, welcome. All right, so we're doing one question answers. If you want to pop it on in the chat, in the comments, let us know if you have a question. Do you have one over there? You have one?
I don't have any. I don't have any viewers right now.
All right, I have 2.
It's time for a glass of water, and let's see what the questions are.
I thought you were going to say a glass of wine and you're full.
Well, I'll get the whiskey out of the tequila. Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Too funny. You're welcome, Veronica.
So do we have any questions?
No, no one's popping on right now. I have 3 people, but it's hard to see like who's really on. I wish I had a little thing that said.
Yeah, mine shows you who's online.
Does it?
Yeah.
Click on the top part?
No, I get a whole little side thing for it. So when you have it on PC, it's a little bit easier to deal with.
Yeah.
You get more tools.
Let's see. You're welcome, Veronica. Have a good day. I got no rush, so there's no big deal. Hilda R, welcome, welcome. Do you have any questions? Pop them in the chat. Oh, someone wants to join the live.
You always get one.
Or fun. I don't know. Seriously, why are these international people just... I don't know.
Well, they just see the button, do you want to join, and they click yes.
Is that what it is? They don't understand it?
That happens. Yeah, it happens on Instagram a lot too. I see that.
It happens on my live, but whatever. I don't know.
So it
Yeah,
looks
all
like
right.
we have a few more people popping through. For anybody who is popping through, please like, share, follow, and subscribe. If you do have a question, please put it into the comment box. I'm here with the lovely Susan. She does card reading and some Reiki and some coaching. So we both decided to get together and have some fun doing some cards for everybody. Nice and lighthearted, couple cards. Just ask your questions.
Yeah, I think I only have
Okay,
two of you.
I don't have anybody on my side here.
Any questions on my end? Anyone want to pop it into the chat? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, otherwise we can do maybe a collective or just do some light language and see who pops on. And
Yeah, let's do a collective card. Let's see. I did a morning love energy. Let's see what today's afternoon love energy is. While we're waiting, if you have a question, just put it into the chat window. And Spirit, give me what the romantic energy for today is. And right away, we pop out openness. And so, what is the message here? Be open to accept divine guidance in your relationship. And it's just a reminder the divine is guiding everything in your life. You just need to be open to the signs. And as you're open to the signs, you're going to attract that love that you are seeking. So, that is the collective one I've got for today. Susan, you want to pull a card too?
yeah, I was gonna do one. I think I was either because I thought I was gonna do the same one, but I have the romance one or the regular romance fairies. So let's see. We'll do these. Let's do the regular romance angels. See what comes up.
And Tawana,
Oh,
thank you for
sorry.
following. If you have a question, let us know while Susan pulls some general collective romance energies for today.
All right, drummer. I'll look back and see if I see your question in a second. All right, let's see what the energies are. All right, Spirit, we got one. No, maybe not. I didn't see a question, but I'm going to go through scroll through the chat.
Yeah, just have them retype it. Sometimes it's easier.
We got trust.
Yeah, it goes right with the divine signs.
Yeah, so trust is the all right. Let me see whether I can scroll back. All right, drummer. Let me see if I can go back. See mine. I did not see a question come across. Let me see if I can
And while
scroll
she's
down.
looking for that, don't forget to follow, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And donations are greatly appreciated. However, we only require you to follow the channel to get some cards. So just pop your questions into the chat window.
All right, drummer. I do not see a question that popped across. I'm not sure why there isn't anything, but I'm going all the way back. There is no question from you. So if you want to repopulate it in there, I'm not sure why it didn't pop up. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Repost it. Do you know how I passed in my immediate past life? Oh, how you passed in your immediate past life? Interesting.
Sounds like a nice Akashic Records read. I gotta see it. You should have some cards for that, right? If not, I might have one.
If
It's
you do,
not
because
the,
I think mine's in my Reiki one. So let me
all right,
see.
let me see if I have them here. I'm gonna dig in. I had some Akashic ones. I got dragons.
Yeah. Let's see. Interesting. All right, Larry's gonna pull a card for you. Give us a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to find that one. So
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have one like that either.
I have one. I just have to find it because I don't use it that often. I'm not much of a Akashic reader.
I have my
Every
wand.
once in a while, I'll pull some.
You know what? I have mine might be in my bag downstairs. Give me a second. I'll go grab it.
Yeah. So while we're doing a quick search for a set of cards that can help, uh, You have way too many cards. Not enough brain cells. See if I can find that. So while we are doing that, or while we're looking anyway, I'm not having a lot of luck finding that set of cards.
Did
I
you
think you
find them?
stumped it. No, I haven't. Here we go. I did find them. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
this is a past lives deck. I'll put it out there so you can see it. This is kind of what it's going to give us, and it really gives us generalizations. It's not going to give you specifics, but you want to know about your past life, your last past life. Let's see if it's going to give us anything. Spirit, can you? What's the person's name?
Drummer.
All right. So drummer, what was your last? Give me some information about drummers. Previous past life, the closest one to this life. And so we get a couple cards here.
Yeah.
So I've got, you were an orphan. Okay.
Oh.
High priest or priestess, and trust and faith. And that goes along with the high priest and priestess. So seems like you followed some sort of a religious path in your past life, most likely because you were in an orphanage, and you most likely were in a religious orphanage. So I don't know if that's going to answer your question, but that's the answer, is what Spirit wants to tell us. Let us know if that makes sense. Did you find any cards for that as well, Susan?
I pulled my Akashic, but I gotta look these up because it says Two of Forces, the Willow, Queen of Scrolls, and Karmic Trenches. So let me see what it pulls up. Two Forces.
And Tay Lore will get to you after this question. Just please like, follow, share, and subscribe. And just let us know if you're still here.
Mm-hmm. Queen of Scrolls. I don't know if this is really answering anything.
Your Akashic reads are really difficult to do because there's a lot of variables in there, and it depends on what wants to make itself available. Sometimes things really close won't.
Well, yeah, and my Ascended Masters is saying you need to meditate on it. But let me see what the higher self says, because the Akashic ones, they're just Akashic tarot, so they're not really. Let's see what the higher self says. You passed immediately. Do you know that I passed? Let's see what you're. Oh, looking for patience.
And Tay Lore, if you're still here, just let us know so I know whether to answer your question after this.
Yeah, it says we got meditate, intuition, and on top is pray. So it basically says your higher self knows, and you need to tap into it. All right, let's see. I have one question over here too. Whenever, let's see, Tawana, me and my husband have been having issues. Do you see us working it out? All right, let's see what we got. All right, we can do a yes or no, and then get a little more specific. Okay, we got a nope. So let me see and delve into why. Yeah. Let's see. Let's do these. I think conversations with your soul. See what's going on.
And while Susan's pulling some cards, just don't forget to follow, like, share, and subscribe. Donations are appreciated, but not required.
All right, what does Tawana need to hear for her soul's growth? Ooh, all right, they went. Yeah, they want you to relax and take it easy. And why are you being triggered by this? Okay, so it's all for our soul's growth. So whatever this person or your person is triggering you is for you to help clear some blocks, to go inwards, to release. And then what was on top? Yeah, because you're growing, you're rising, you're leveling up. So it's about releasing and clearing your energies. So I know we get frustrated with whatever happens in the 3D, but whatever is happening for us, not to us. So there's a reason whether it's not working out, because could be possibly someone else coming in. I can pull a card too and see what's going on. I'm not defeated. Let's do these. Let's do the blinded by love. See if I can get some more answers.
That's a fun deck.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're going to have options. All right. So this is freeing you up. The universe is trying to free you up. So whether this is a karmic and you're learning your lessons, okay, if you're having issues. So let's see. What else does she need to hear? Yeah, love yourself. This is like a self-worth journey. This is really to teach you to love yourself, okay? Not to depend on him. One more card. Yeah, it's a wake-up call. It's a test of faith. So no matter what the situation is, your person loves you. It's just you're going through these issues right now. So trust it. It's teaching you to love yourself. This is a lesson for you. And trust what's meant to be is meant to be. Okay? Do all that you can. And that was from
Okay.
Lana.
And Valerie, does her ex Blake want to reconnect? Well, let's find out, Valerie. Let's see what the energies are between you and your ex. All right, Spirit, what are the energies between Valerie and Blake?
You're welcome, Swana. Sorry I didn't have anything better for you.
Yeah, what are the energies between Valerie and Blake? One or two cards, please, Spirit. All right, there we go, finally. All right, so here's what we got. We have signs and clues. Okay, so you should be starting to see some signs and clues, whether that's liking your posts all of a sudden, or maybe the universe is giving you a lot of 444s, 222s, 1212s, 1111. Love language is affirmations. So when we say love language affirmation, this person, your connection is about telling people how you feel, right? Love language of gift giving. So one of you likes gifts as well. And memento, right? A gift from someone special. Now, does that tell me whether or not you're going to reconnect? That doesn't. So I'm going to try to look at another card. Are they going to reconnect, Spirit? But it seems like I'm not seeing any negative cards there, Spirit. Are they going to reconnect? Sometimes Spirit doesn't like to tell us things. So what I'm getting is healing family issues. So there's some family issues that need to be resolved between either you or him. There's a codependency that needs to be healed, and that's probably why they're not giving us a lot. But there's still a lot of attraction, right? So we're going to ask the angels just a direct yes or no. Does he want to reconnect right away? Spirit's saying it's up to you, right? Which is a positive sign, but you're going to have to do the changes that are required. That codependency is always on the divine feminine side. It's never on the It's almost never on the divine masculine side. And so what you got to do is, like Susan was saying to some of the other people here, there's a lot of inner child work. There's a lot of abandonment stuff. And so as you heal yourself, you become more magnetic. You become that person that is the right person for them at the right time. So hopefully that answers your question, Val.
Welcome, Jennifer. Yeah, I mean, it sounded good.
You're welcome,
I
Val.
don't have anyone over here. Just it looks like someone popped on, but there's no one over here now.
Yeah, I just see an island girl. Lady P is sitting up in the wings, watching. If there's a question you have, please let us know. Outside of that, is there anybody else?
Jennifer, do you have any questions? We are answering questions. You just have to pop it into the chat.
We got one here too. So, Laura, does Ian love you? Well, let's find out. Let's see what those love energies look like between you and Ian. Just going to clear a little bit of energy out here, so bear with me. All right. Does Ian love Laura? So right to the ground here. And, well, welcome to your spiritual journey. Your journey is just beginning. We're getting a bunch of those today. People being guided over to us to start their spiritual journey. Does Ian love her? And the divine will help you recognize signs and miracles. It's more about you. And even when you feel lost, there's always a way through the labyrinth. And so what I'm getting with these three cards, it's basically saying that you're in that process of awakening, and this relationship's going to be complicated, right? But you can find your way through that complicated labyrinth. You're just going to have to kind of work at it a little bit harder than just being easy. So hopefully that answers your question.
Welcome, Joanne. Come. If you have any questions, you can put it in the chat. I just had a thing to verify we were still on, so I had to
Yeah, I got that this morning too. But
put the puzzle piece. Well, I messed up the first one, and I was like, okay, the second one, because it was starting to dim. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, it took me a while to find the puzzle piece this morning. I had like a 2 hour one. I had a lot of reads.
Oh,
Hey,
yes.
Keisha, how are you doing today?
So let's see who's popping on. Anyone have any questions? I want to pop it in the chat for myself or Larry. Joanne, you're welcome to.
Hello, officially Ann.
Answer it.
And for those of you who don't know who we are, I'm Larry, Silver Fox Spiritual, and this is Susan from Mindset Reset. We've decided to team up and do some cards once or twice a week as a team, give everybody a little bit of chance to experience some new energies.
Yeah, and get some free questions answered. Not bad.
Who doesn't love that, huh? All we ask is you like, share, follow, and subscribe to the channel. And at the same time, if you feel the need and the urge to donate, we will gladly accept it and say thank you. Officially, Ann, it's your first time here. Would you like a question answered?
Mm. Mm.
All right, so let's type it into the comments, and we just ask you to like, share, follow, and subscribe. And while you're typing that question out, I'll do some quick commercials. So I have other channels on YouTube where I do spiritual healing and light language. It's called Silver Fox Spiritual on YouTube. And I do have a membership there. If you enjoy the light language, want a more personal touch, you can look at the details on YouTube. Susan is heavily on Instagram. She's super popular. And she also does some reads as well as collective reads almost daily. So if you follow her channel on Instagram, it's Mindset Reset, correct?
Yeah, yeah. I got Sassy
Yep.
Sue on here now. Yep. Yeah, I'm just waiting. Some people are populating, but they're popping in and out.
All right. So will you get the job you interviewed for today? Well, I certainly hope so. Let's see what the yes or no cards are going to say. I'm going to pull one, and Susan will pull one for that because she's got better yes or no ones than I do. Mine just say yes or no, and so we'll Ann officially get the job you interviewed. I'm getting a no on my side. Let's see what Susan gets, and then
All
I'll
right,
read
Sassy
the
Sue, you can
answer.
ask a question. And who was that for? Job
It was
interview
for
for who?
officially Ann.
Officially Anne. All right, let's see what she got the job interview. All right, Universal, what's going on? Yeah, I'm getting a no, dear.
Yeah, so we're
Unfortunately
getting two
not.
no's, and I'm going to hold this up as best I can, hopefully without the screen deleting. Take out the question, but I'll read it for you. Right, a tornado of unpredictable events twists by. It is replaced by a series of quiet but promising situations. It takes black clouds to make bright lightning. Right, what does that mean? It basically means that this may be a setback, but the setback is going to lead you to something a little bit better for you, and it's going to come on very quickly.
All right, well, I also reached into the timing. It says release expectations and does say within a couple days. So you might be getting something else. It just says the time is still unknown.
Right, and those are great cards to get officially, Ann. And you're seeing double confirmation on both sides from both of the question, from that question and the timing, because this is why we like to do. Each of us pull a few cards because it tells you the energies. They don't lie. They're going to be consistent. And so hopefully that does answer your question. And Latoya, I believe, is next, unless you have something on your end. You're welcome officially, Ann. And
No, I'm not
Lakeisha
seeing
also.
anything.
Okay, so I have two. So I'm going to let you answer Lakeisha, which is, will she get a job offer soon? And while you're doing that, I'm going to work on the energies of, is KS the guy for me, from Latoya. So I'll let you go first, and then we'll get Latoya. Still there, Susan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Oh,
answer Lakeisha if she'll get the job offer soon.
okay.
So probably a yes, no, and a timing.
Okay. I'm getting confirmed.
So that's a great one.
You're
We
welcome,
like it when
Keisha.
people get jobs.
Yes, right? Oh, she likes it live. Thank you, Keisha. Let's see. Is that the only question we had? Let me see if I have some others.
I've got one
You have two
here.
more? Go
Is
ahead.
KS the guy for me? So let's see.
Okay.
Is KS the guy for you? Let's find out. And I'm getting fearless love. I'm saying a yes on that one. I don't think we need anything else from that card.
No. No,
So
it sounds amazing.
Latoya, that answers your question, hopefully. And don't forget to like, share, follow, and subscribe. And thank you for the rose, Keisha, and officially Ann.
Yeah, very nice. She's sweet. Oh, yeah, Keisha. Oh, thank you for the roses. She's sweet. Just keep sending roses in gift gallery. Oh, that is. Mm-hmm. All right, I don't have anyone over here. I think it just died down.
Yeah, I think we're done here.
Give it a little bit and we'll wrap it up or something. Yeah.
So we'll give it a few seconds, and you know what I'll do for anybody who's still hanging on for a few more seconds here? I'm going to do a short 1 minute light language, and for those that are not familiar with light language, it's a way of healing through spoken word. You won't understand a word of what I'm saying or even where that comes from, but what it is, it's an energy, and all you have to do to receive the healing is to accept the energy and set the intention that you receive it with the highest and best good of all. with no harm to anybody, right? And we want to receive that energy from our higher selves outside of polarity, because we want to make sure that we're getting the purest energy we can. So with that, if you guys just want to sit back and listen, what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick light language for removing any blocks to love. It seems a lot of people, and I think I'm going to add financial in there as well. We're going to remove blocks for love and finances, kind of being abundant of both. So just set the intentions, invite your higher selves in with this to help us, and just listen with your heart, not your head. Shununu pa aya yijid power uja power hushi pa aya pa u pa aya yujununu pa awa sha pa ujununu pa wa pa o pa ayiji wo pa u shununu power risha pa awa pa wo pa wa yujunini pa o pa ho pa aya yujunini pa wa pa wo pa I show pa uja pa ewe pa ho pa aya pa ho pa aya so hopefully that helped. Each person will experience it differently. Some people will feel a physical sensation. Some people may get a vision or just a thought pop in their head. Some vibrate. Some just don't get anything at all. It's all how you're meant to receive it. It's all good. So hopefully that will help remove some of the barriers.
Absolutely. Be open to it and understanding and surrender to it. Your body will recognize it. So it's our crown that's opening. Let me grab it, charm, and then I'm going to pull a card from the gateway of light activations. I feel like getting a lot of people through their awakening. Oh, wow. All right. So we got the double hearts and we got the unicorn. So just clarifying that you are unique. Let's see what card we have for everyone. Let's see what's coming up. Cami, welcome. If you have a question, you can pop it in and we'll answer it. Steel Magnolia. Ooh, it's 4 7s. Love it.
And you're welcome,
That's
Keisha. Thank you for being such a big fan. You're one of our biggest fans, and we appreciate you.
All right, where's the collective need to know? Wow, that's really funny because we had the crown and look what came out. Crown chakra upgrade. So divine connection, whole experience, miraculously energy. So this is what's coming in for the collective right now. So a lot of people are getting activated. And then as you're doing the light language, the Thoth light codes, light initiation, great teacher, divine magic. So those are great cards.
So I've got nobody on my end, I don't think.
What was that?
So I don't think I have anybody new on my end.
I have 2 over here. I don't know whether Keisha is already on here. Steel Magnolia, Did you have a question for us? Or anyone else? If there might be someone in the background that's still on. I'm not really seeing them. I love it though. Steel Magnolia 7777.
You know what, Latoya? I think Latoya and officially Ann would like to ask another question. I'm game for it today. You caught us on a good day. It's sunny out. So, Latoya, I'm going to send your question over to Susan, and I'll take officially Ann. Okay. So, type your questions in.
Yeah, tell me what it is.
So as soon as you guys type in the question, okay, so Latoya wants to know if you're going to move to Delaware. Well, if you do, I'll let Susan take that. Is she going to move to Delaware? If you do move to Delaware, it's a great place. If you like alcohol, it's all tax-free. Shopping is tax-free. You can't go wrong with it. And they have some nice beaches, too. So.
She's moving to Delaware. Oh, wow. Well, when I have a question over here, it says possibly, and the universe says yes. So it looks like it's definitely a possibility. Steel Magnolia has a question, too. Do you want to answer your other one first, and then I'll get to this one?
Okay, so Ann would like to know, will Monty and I be in a long-term relationship soon? You know, I'm just going to answer this with a yes or no from the angels. Okay, angels, let's not be snarky here, and let's give her a good answer. Will Monty and her be in a long-term relationship too? Is she getting the full Monty? Let's find out.
No funny.
Couldn't help myself. Angels are telling you trust, right? So that's a very positive, but you have to trust in it. If you are in doubt and fear, you're going to push that away. So don't do that. Just keep the trust, keep the faith, and keep an open heart.
Oh, wow. All right, so I'm going to answer this one for Steel Magnolia. She says, does Russell miss our friendship? Okay. Let's see. They're kind of all. We are getting abso-fucking-lutely. So I think that's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I don't think you need too much. When you get that one, you don't really need too much follow on with that.
I like that card. Abso-fucking-lutely.
All right,
Why
we got a
not? They
few more
should.
people. Yeah, we got a few more people joining. If anybody would like some cards, please jump into the fray quickly. We've been on for about an hour and change, and let's see if anybody else has anything to ask. You're welcome.
Oh, thank you, Steel Magnolia. Hi, Lulu. How are we? Lila, how you say hi to Larry? You better not be driving. Lexi was on earlier. Hi, Lulu. You want a love question, Lulu? You're at Wawa. Big surprise. Should buy some stock in Wawa.
The angels say at Wawa you will get third party.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, third party. Yes, I do. You have. Goodness. Let's see. You have a love question, Lulu? Let's see. Okay, bye. Yeah, I don't think I want to know. That's your mother. I don't want to know. You said never mind. All right, fine. We'll do it. All right, you have a question. Go ahead. What's your question? I'll have Larry answer it because I think I might have. I think I need to detach from that one. Yeah, just text in what you want. What do you want? What do you want to know? She's like, wait, I have to actually text. Oh, okay. Do you want to know whether you guys will date? She wants to know whether oh boy. Yeah, she wants to know about a boy. So Lila and Drew.
All right, so Lila and Drew, let's see what the love energies are.
Let's see. See what Larry says. I almost want to close my eyes.
Well, the energies are saying make the effort, and I'm going to pull one more card too.
Wow.
Lila and Drew. That's the love potential. Next one that popped out, it's worth waiting for. So you're going to have to put some effort in, but it's going to take a little time.
Wow. All right, let me see if I can pull up a timing. Wow. All right. Well, that's really weird because we're in June and it says very soon. So you have to put some effort in. Not too much.
Yes.
Oh boy. Gonna need some
keep,
alcohol tonight.
keep it PG-13.
Oh boy. That's kind of more about communication then. She's all excited. She said yay. You owe Larry a thank you.
You're
And
welcome.
a follow. Make sure your friends are following him. Bye. You're welcome. Oh boy. All right, let's see. Welcome,
I'm empty on this side.
All right. Well, Steel Magnolia is asking, do you think he will reach out? Okay, didn't we answer this long? So I'm like, what do we answer?
While you're doing that, I'm just going to pull a dragon card for the collective, see what the
Yeah,
dragons
do
want to tell
that.
everybody.
Yeah, do that. She's asking, well, do you think he will reach out? Okay, let's see.
All right, what do the dragons want to say for the collective? And the
Yeah, that's
dragons, we're going to, so the dragons are coming in with a destroyer card, and that's effectively the tower card in tarot. And what does that mean? There's going to be a lot of energies that are going to get disrupted. You know, in order to make a new foundation, a lot of times you got to knock down the tower because it wasn't built well. So be prepared. The energies are changing.
Well,
And
yeah,
that's for
maybe
the
so.
collective.
Yikes. All right, so we got Indeed for Steel Magnolia and No Doubt. So he will reach out. You can see it on timing if we have a specific. It's about almost 6, so wrap it up.
Yep.
So we
You've been
got
on for an
another.
hour and 16.
Wow.
Yeah, we're longer
Yeah.
than I would have to edit this if I need to post it on anything but
Yeah,
YouTube.
so within a couple of weeks. So, okay. Just keep going with the flow of life, okay? And see what happens because relax. You're welcome, Steel Magnolia. All right, and that for that we are gonna Earth Angel Angela 1111. All right, if anyone else has a question, otherwise we're gonna wrap it up for today and maybe get on again tomorrow. So just let us know if you have any questions for myself or Larry, and also feel free to like, follow, share. Larry's under Silver Fox Spiritual. And he also does some light language. He does readings. You can reach out to him for any private messages as well. Feel free to go on any of our links as well as for donations. We are both doing this full time and we have kids, so we do appreciate any money or any kind of donation. And it's an exchange of energy. So what you put in is what you get out. We're doing these for a little bit of time to give some free answers. It says I have 4 people, but I'm not seeing anyone really putting any questions in.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any questions on my side. And like I say, make sure that you do follow us on the different social media. We're on a bunch of different sites. I'm on YouTube, 2 channels, Silver Fox Spiritual, which is a spiritual healing channel, and then Silver Fox Spiritual Twin Flame, which is where I'll put all my twin flame healings and also some replays of the TikTok and anything longer. Susan, you're going to find her on Instagram. She does a lot of card pulling for the collective, and she does a lot of lives up there on Instagram. But make sure you follow with notifications because we're not always on at a set time. And so when we do go on, it will pop up, and that way you'll be able to jump on and see what the collective energies are, as well as any questions to be answered. And with that, I say thank you. And we appreciate all you guys for spending your time with us. And we
Steel
appreciate all the
Magnolia's
roses.
following. Yeah, she's following you now. So thank you, thank you. I appreciate it, and thanks for joining. Yeah, I think I have 2 people. So why don't we just call it, and then let's try and do it. I mean, if we can, we could probably do it around the same time tomorrow. If not, a little later.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. You have a good night, and then I'll see you tomorrow. Okay.
Yep. Cheers.
All right. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.